And so I'd like to talk about something that touches home for me, carbon monoxide detectors. Some people may not realize that it is a requirement to have a carbon monoxide detector in your home, whether it's a rental or a home that you live in. Also, some people may not realize why. So people say, why carbon monoxide? Why is it important? Where does it matter? So back in 1990, I was living in an apartment and woke up in the morning feeling sick. I did not worry about it or think too much of it because I was pregnant. And so I thought, here's that morning sickness everyone's talked about. A few hours later, I remember waking up feeling very nauseous and literally crawled to the bathroom. Again, did not realize what was going on. And later, when the EMT showed up, they found me, someone came home and found me, and literally when the EMTs opened the door, said that they could smell the carbon monoxide. It was so strong. And as people say, it is a colorless, odorless gas. So you can imagine how concentrated it had to be in there. They said the only reason I survived was because I crawled down to the floor and was not getting as much of the gas as if I'd been up higher. Went through treatments, hyperbaric chamber, and other treatments, and then watched for quite a long time because I was, of course, in a high-risk pregnancy, and they did not know how that was going to affect my daughter. So needless to say, from then on, I've had carbon monoxide detectors in every room, and anytime that you have anything that is combustible, a water heater, a stove, a fireplace, your furnace, a generator, anything that burns gas, your car, if your garage is attached to your home, if you have some type of a workshop, let's say you have a camper in a camper that is fired by LP or natural gas or something like that. So anything that burns gas is putting off a carbon monoxide, and carbon dioxide. So the carbon monoxide detector then is checking to make sure that those levels are not getting so high in the home. The requirement for the state is that you have one within 15 feet of your bedroom and one within 15 feet or in the room where that furnace or the water heater or whatever that is. I, as you can imagine, put one in each bedroom, put one in the kitchen, put one in the family room. So there's almost one in every house or every room in my house. But it's something that please, there are so many people that die needlessly of carbon monoxide poisoning because they literally sleep through it. If I had not woke up and felt so sick and gotten to a different place in the house, in the apartment, I probably would not be here today. So please know that it is a serious thing. It is something that you want to make sure they are working. If you, I change the batteries each year when we change the time. So maybe you change the batteries once a year, maybe you put it on your calendar. Also, know that carbon monoxide detectors and smoke detectors go bad. After so many years, they're not guaranteed to work. So most of them say 10 years life on them, but typically it'll say on the detector when that detector expires. And so after that expiration date, they don't guarantee that it's still working and that it's still testing right. So make sure that every 5 years or 10 years or whatever it is, you're replacing that detector and making sure. They're $30, $40, $50. It is a cheap way to make sure that something terrible does not happen to you or your family. So again, please make sure that it is something that you take care of. It is an easy fix on something you can do. And again, as you can understand, I'm definitely passionate about this and want to make sure that this doesn't happen to someone else. Thank you and have a great day.